All I want from you is keep on loving you. I want the same old love. From beginning to end, 365 days of the year, I want the same one love, baby. Girl, come on. All I want from you is keep on loving you. I have gotten so much fight in this music that I can talk about, like literally, like tell you. But then, at the end of the day, when I look upon them, I say, you know, so I don't really fight. It's just you have to jump over the obstacles. Obstacles going to come in your way, but it's all you deal with them. You have never heard my name mixed up in any form of violence, crime, anything to do with bad mouthing other artists, putting down anybody else. My name. When I say my name singing melody, I want it to represent the person as well. Because back then when we have choose name, I'm going to tell you a little story. When we had choose name back then, name was very important back then because you don't want to reach a certain time in your career where you have to change the name. Like your name, Ashu. And when you turn big man now, you know why you for example, Yogi. Yogi changed his name after a while because he realized him a big man.
Yeah, a big man now.
So when you choose name back then, names are very important. When I say my name singing melody back then, well, people say, yo, but you have Bob Marley and the melody makers, you have Bobby Melody, you have Courtney Melody. Remember, Courtney Melody was one of the youth, them too.
That was with
us at the time. At the time. When I got King Tubby's, Courtney Melody was there. Him already sing Ninja Me Ninja. Right? So, Courtney Melody boss before me too. You understand? So, when we give credit to the people them where we know, say, spend some time in the music with us. And seriously, name was one of the main thing. So when I say my name singing melody now, it's like everybody a question it. But me already done the work. Because me I say if you sing, you have to sing in melody. So when me call me sing first, you know. So Taros back it out for a long time. So cause you know them start call him singing and me I say, yeah, there was a singing before even me. But then the reason why me get that name then now is because me used to walk and sing. Come on, boss. So everywhere I go, me I walk and sing.
Make people know you can
free
sing.
Singing, yeah. So all people say, yo, you're a professional singer. I say, yeah, man. I say, professional way. But me I put it in my head and say, yeah, that's some more go. So me used to just walk and sing. So when we are trying to find a name now for fit, my brother I say, yo, you have to stop make people call you singing, you know. Because that name is sound a 9, bro. Like, you're not going to know what that name there. You need a name, you need something else. So I said, no, me want to keep singing the singing part of it, but I don't know what else I want. So, you know, but then, as school youth, the whole we have like a Oxford pocket dictionary in our back pocket, you know, or the little small Bible them. You know, we used to walk with them. So my brethren, I'm going to check my brethren in my security work he might do, and he might say, yo, come check me tonight, man. We must find a name. So go down to my workplace, go down there, and I bleach with him night because security might do one thing, and we are going to one light in the dictionary, and I say, singing melody. No, I must say singing. And I say, yeah, I want to keep singing. I don't want. So we go to a whole heap of alphabet in the dictionary, I search for names till we find, we reach melody. And I say, yo, I hit this, you know. And I say, no, man, too much melody out there already, man. You will get confused in the melody then. And I say, yo, I want to keep that name there. Singing melody, I hit that. So I say, no, man, come off of the melody, bro. So much melody out there already, you can't bust with that. And believe you me, I go through it with it. Because I go to studio for record. And I have a song write everything. And the producer say, what your name? I'm singing melody. I say, all right, change your name and come back. Robert French. I'm a friend.
Not a big singer.
Not a big singer again. Robert French, I go record me one time up a studio name thing there. So you must say, yo, I record some singers and I go in there for go do the audition. And him say, what your name? I'm singing melody. I say, the name then I go work. Change the name. So change the name and forward back here, kid. Man, back then people not listen what you said. Them just want to hear name and then they hear your voice and things. So man used to tell you straight up, but it wasn't a bad thing. But you see, when you know what you know, don't give up on it. I always tell you them, like, if you believe in yourself, a matter of fact, they even believe. If you know who you are, because belief is a doubt. You can't believe and know at the same time. So, if you know who you are as a person, don't make nobody talk you out, right? Continue on your path because you are creating your own frequency and vibration. And whatever you say, I go take on to you. So when me say, I'm not change the name Singing Melody, everybody has to change it. I mean, I say, no. I'm going to hold on upon it. I'm going to say, yo, I go groove myself into what the name means. So this is how I switch now from the sing J kind of something and start to find more ballad for sing. Because when I listen to the two meaning of the word, singing is an art and is an art form. And then you have melody, which is where the instrumental vocals come together to create a sound. So I say, if you sing, you have to sing in a melody. So I start with some long intro, some slurs, some things that make you identify. But then, DJ them stop calling the name on radio. So therefore, you have to sing, you have to have a style where people can recognize you by. Because Sanchez used to have one where he hold a long note, and me come in with a long note thing them, right? Where he hold a note for almost a minute without even break. And people used to say, yeah, singing melody that. You know? Me used to have a style where I say, Mr. Melody. People identify because you have to have something now for kind of bring yourself into your own fan base so people can identify. Because some of the singers them all the way forward at the same time, so you find that majority of we sound alike. So we have to separate ourselves back then, right? So it's not strange. Music is a thing that help you to form your own idea by listening to others. It's simple. So when we are listening to other artists and we are powered with other artists, we have to formulate our own thing too.
What give me an example for people who are listening across the world of the singing melody that is now finding its own, living up to the singing melody name.
Well, it's easy. I mean, my music reach out to people who really love music and also for man and woman who really love music. That's how I can classify myself as a singer. Otherwise, I'm doing great music. I mean, love is the order of my day. It's like when you say love, I mean that. I think about it deeply.
So love songs.
Love songs. But I also believe in things that inspire people. So I will write many different kind of style of music, even though it sing about love same way, but it also I bring it up to a standard such as inspirational music, and things like that. Culture music. I love culture. Cause I grew up with. So they are around Rasta people. So therefore my thing is Rasta too, is Lovers Rock. D Brown. Oh my gosh. Oh my left out Father D. Father Brown is one of the men that must sit down with me and will have good reasoning with me. Come used to make all the nice. Like some loud things and so on. Them time they have practice to sing. And D Brown called me one day and said, Georgie, come here. You have a nice voice. But you make too much noise, man. Calm down and make the music come true. You can sing in a youth, but you have to kind of find your way into singing. Don't just make so much noise because it don't sound like music. It sound like you make nice. But you have a good voice, youth. So take your time. I'm going to go home and listen to that sound the way him tell me. I'm going to start groove myself into what I think singing melody should I be. So it take me a long time to really get to this part in my career. No artist at all will say come on your platform and talk how much them this and that. Them have to go through that.
Them have to go through the
learning curve.
Yeah,
the learning curve
yeah.
to find themselves. And for me, it's like I've gone through so much, in other words, to be where I'm at today. And I am happy that I've took that road because that is a road that actually wise me up. Even the business of music, I've gone through the learning curve because most artists love to talk about money and riches and things. I don't talk about them things. When we talk about is learning, it's always good to learn. And me have, as we sit down at the studio, I have my brother here so as well, Checks. And this youth, even though he's a younger youth for me, it's like I've learned so much from him when it comes to the business of music. And I started, so it's many different things and many different journeys that you have to go on, in other words, to perfect your skills. In other words, to say you are a singer. and you will last. Look, 40 years are not joke years.
40 years are not joke years at
Not
all,
joke
brother.
years.
And you know, to be able to sit here with me and you and have this conversation and people excited and I'm getting my WhatsApp going off and people just celebrating
Right.
you. It's a lot because most people, we forget about them at this point. 4 decades, then forget about your long
Yeah, long time, man.
Long time, then forget about you. So
But
it's,
the thing is that taking a break too is also important, you know, and I've managed to done that throughout my life, you know. I've done several things. I'm a pilot, I'm a captain. I do a whole heap of different things, you know, in my life. So therefore, there's certain things that me take time out for go do because what we get, call this we get 100 years to live. That 100 years they have to share up, you know. I do everything, you know. I build family, I enjoy yourself, I do your career, I make money, I do everything I have to pack in at that 100 years, you know. So if you say you wait till you reach certain time in your life, you accomplish certain things are the wrong thing. So even though you tried on that road there, you still have to take a little time out for yourself to actually balance out your mind and stuff. So taking a break and letting others shine is also important because what that do is give you time to rethink.
you to me, you know, knowing you for the years that I've encountered you, you never came across to me like you were out running down the number one spot.
No.
It's like it's never been your thing, in my opinion.
I tell you why. Everything starts from zero and becomes zero again. Because if you want $1 million, you have to add zeros to it. It can't be no more money if you not add zeros. Zero is one of the most important number, right? Where people count out all the time because it no look like it have no value, but it's really, if you really think about it, all the other number them important like zero. So, I say to say is that if you're running down just one number, it means that you're going to stuck with that one number, and then it's going to put you under pressure. I have never been under pressure in my whole entire career. It's always been peace, and that's why them call me timeless. Because everything when me do is timeless. If you notice this album that you're going to be talking about, it is timeless. Why? Because I take the time out to study and see what's going on in the music. See what the type of work that you even helped me to inspire this album. Because I see the work I do with Sound Clash. Me I say, yo, a one man alone can come to my brain right now when I can think, say, I try help the culture to stay alive. Irish and Chin.
And you know what's so crazy about this? It's when I saw the project, I'm like, he's going back to the beginning.
Yes.
He's going back to the beginning.
Yep.
Right? And this is the
reminder.
reason why I wanted you to tell this story, because when we do speak about the new project, it will give people a greater understanding of why you are certified
Yes, sir.
to have an album like this because
Yes,
of
sir.
where you're coming from.
Exactly.
Guys, we're
Exactly.
speaking to Singing Melody. I hope you guys are entertained by the conversation. I gave you
Great question. It's because ones and ones now find themselves and grow into themselves, have more control that they can be able to create their own, and not by having people leading them down a path. So for instance, I've done a lot of that, and I just don't think I need to continue to do it. Once in a while I will find a song that I love and I will record it. Most songs that I recorded myself as a singer, which is a cover version, is songs that I really, really love. I really, really love the composition, and I wanted to bring some life to it. When I did, for example, take that song, Want You Back for Good, everybody starts saying, when them hear the original, boy, the man sing over Singing Melody song. Right? And one of the things that we have to remember that, you know, even when we cover songs, it's not because we wanted to do the song, don't do justice to the song. We wanted to more people to know the song. Why we sing it over is because the song in itself is beautiful. Now, why most artists are not singing over song? Because people are now finding their own creative way of doing their own music, and now get smarter because they realize they ain't collecting a dime from singing over people music. So they now start to sing their own songs so they can be able to have pension. Because in the music, we don't have pensions unless you create it, you know. I hope that answer your question.
The phone lines are absolutely going crazy, man, and people are talking about Want You Back.
Yeah.
Right? is that one of your biggest?
One of the biggest songs, and I would say that because of how the song came about. And even in my whole life, that song, actually put singing melody on the global map. And I cannot take credit for it because I didn't even want to sing the song. It's Bulby actually tell me before this happened. He said, this song is going to change your life.
And it did.
And it did. So, is it one of my favorite songs to sing? Still, no.
Wow.
But it's...
What is your favorite song to sing? What's Singing Melody's favorite song to sing?
Oh my gosh. We have a song name. Mental Black just now, but let me try find it here. And it's even one of my favorite because of the word. Every day the system gets harder, harder, harder. No. Day by day the youths them are suffer, suffer, suffer. Yes. And that's why the youths them get weaker, weaker, weaker. No. But I know it will be better. Why I chose that song? Because at a time in my life, I was going through so much. I didn't know how to get a breakthrough. No money now make. I suffer. Things are going. But it not happen by my side. And I see everybody else doing good and me just out there not doing well. And then I start take a look at my peers them and I just wrote that song. And when I wrote the song, it's like even the producer that I recorded for, which is Record Factory, Bonnie Gemini, when I recorded that song, I wanted that song to be the song that represents singing melody because of what I was going through at the time. But then the people speaks, and this is how music stay. Not because it's your favorite song, it means that people going to know it.
Right. Or even want,
want to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it means something to me.
So it has a lot of sentimental value.
Exactly.
To you, making it your favorite song to sing.
Making it my favorite song to sing. And the funniest thing about it, I don't even get to sing that song on a regular. It's a roots song. Lovers rock, roots kind of vibe. But the song is powerful if you get to listen to it. You can look it up. It's called The System.
I'm reading here where somebody says, oh my God, Chin, I'm in love with this interview. I can vision everything Singing Melody is saying. Love it. Sound Chat Radio to the world. Thank you guys so much, man. We're going to get to Singing Melody. I have like 2 more questions to ask him, and then we slide right into this new project. Call you live.
Yo, King, good night, good night.
Good night, good night.
Yeah, man, bless up, King, man.
Well, brethren, me I follow you from in the 80s, because you come up with the rush,
Oh, yeah, make me look so old, brother.
Oh, no, experience, man,
That is it.
Experience, the longest famous to the most.
Yeah, man.
Yes. So, but today, and I go on and I listen, and I couldn't say it better, but you remind me, like, when we come a dance, and a barrage of man over there, so with cassette, take the record, see.
Yes, man.
Most likely, we have to make sure the power right, see it at 110. If you get 220, it burn up man tape, see.
Yeah. especially if the man in my bridge light. Yeah, man, remember Jack Sower? You remember Jack Sower who used to do the recording from out of Alpha Tree there, so?
Yes.
Jack Sower burn up the whole M system them one night. Me never see a man get so mad yet. The man mad on him you couldn't find the night because the dance in my record was an iconic dance and they want to release the tape them in the morning. Because all it used to go back now the days is that when you go to a dance, you can get the dance tomorrow morning. You can go buy the dance tomorrow morning. Bright and early as the day come out, you can get the dance. If you love the dance, it's available on cassette. And that's how it used to be, So thank you for reminding me of those moments.
Well,
yes, sir.
Listen, Loss, right?
Yes, sir.
Which really, captures the real essence of raw vocal talent in our culture.
And it goes right back from the beginning. Lost, me, Trilla, you, Lukie D was always Tubby spitting them. King Tubby spitting them. So Lukie D, as me tell you, was always around. And at one point, me and Lukie D used to end up sing at a place called Shalimar every Friday night with Admiral Bailey, them, Liquor Twitch, and everybody. So it's like, Luke, I kind of meet Luke a little bit later from there, and we are talking about music and so on and so on. But I didn't know that Luke was like living in America at the time. He was living in Detroit, and apparently he actually started to do voice lessons. He was with a R&B group. He was singing with a choir and all these things. So him always come and like drop one and two little hint and like him I say, you sing this, Chilla, you sing this, Melody, you sing this. And we always just link up and sing harmonies together. And Tubbies. This is from back in the days.
Oh, this is from you were kids.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So yeah, so it's like Chilla you boss before all the way, right? Cause Chilla you was the man. When we got Tubbies, Chilla you boss already. Him have a song named Juggling. Juggling every time. Right? And Tubby spitting it. So when me and Lukey link now and Trilla, we start sing together. Just every time we link up, we sing harmonies. But at that time, it's like the harmony music was fading out off of the radio. The Mighty Diamonds, the Paragons, all them beautiful harmony sounds there. You know, if you run down your shadow now, you will never catch it. The harmony music there, all of the music they used to play on mashup radio. And then shortly after that, the solo career them start coming, you know, and the dancehall vibe. So it's like them harmony music, they now take time and drift off of the radio. So we were always kids. I look upon it and I say, yo, I feel back a group thing one of them time, you know, to kind of set back that something like the music a fade. And I got to know dancehall, more hardcore thing and thing. So it's like we start sing from there, but it never became of it. And then I actually migrated to the US years after that. And then but before that, I meet Tony Curtis as a little youth. So Tony Curtis used to watch me and sing a dance and thing and saying, when we meet him and Jigs, you know, them just start out them career at the time. So when we used to do now, when we did the dub plate studio, them used to have a little bloom in the mind. So we used to carry Tony Curtis and Jigsy King go home every evening at Linstead. Me live at Portmore, but them used to carry them go at Linstead. And then forward back. So it's like, me and Tony now start to blend a vibe. So I kind of know Tony, so I introduce Tony to the rest of the man. Them. And like we say, great people always identify each other when things is good. So it's like, we kind of have a love and respect for each other vocals from long time. You understand? Lukey knows the singing melody can sing. Trilla bad. And then we go find a little youth named Tony Curtis. So it's like after me migrate to the US now, Tony Curtis boss now and things are going on for Tony now and it's like him and Jigsy King are going to mash up the place same way. So it's like Tony come up and now and come find me. And I say, yo, you have to come back to Jamaica, bro. Because want to put the group together and think and if you're a person nothing I go on for you and bag of things like that. So may not follow him advice and go down. So I go down now one thing and I'm down there now. We link up with the rest of the man and we say, what we are saying on man? I say, you ready? And we say, yeah man. So our first song we wrote was a song called Sweetness of Your Love. So after I write that song then now we say, right, we never have no label and no producer put it out. But at the time, Banky I managed Tony Curtis. And then we say, yo, it would have been good if Banky put out the song because through him done I managed Tony already and we don't have no manager at the time because we just think about coming out now. But this is 1997.
So you came out, you think you guys were able to manifest this thing in 97.
In 97.
But when did the idea really start?
The idea start from way back, man. Way back from about 1989. But 89.
Wow.
Yeah, Lost wasn't about because there was no name.
But the crew.
Yeah, but the crew was always around.
So like almost 10 years in the making.
Yeah. 10 years? Lost is almost...
No, I mean from the time you conceptualized it to late.
Yeah. So with that says is that we identify each other talent and we always a bang on each other and say, yo, one day we're going to make this happen. And one day, Lukey did us get serious and say, yo, and now, you know, Tony Curtis come up, find me, fly down, and we say, yo, gentlemen, I hate this. And we wrote 97. We wrote Sweetness of Your Love, and we gave Banky. This is how Banky get the name Banky Loss. Because when we have the song, everybody has say number one. Them time I been the man around the place. And when the song drop, straight to number one, the song run.
Oh, I'm making the connection now.
Yeah.
So were you lost at the time?
Yes, we lost now because guess what? Trilla, you come up with the acronym. Because we don't look for name, you know. We don't look for name. All sort of name we go through. So when we do find the letters them, and we realize now the letters them match up. Because Lukey for L for Lukey, U for Trilla, U, S for Singing Melody, and T for Tony Curtis. This is how the name Lost came about. So them time you lose your hat. So when Lucy hear about this loss, Lucy I said, Jesus Christ, woe be unto them youth. How them for gonna name themselves lost? Lucy see me and back me up in that car and I said, sing it. No man, what you do to yourself, youth? Lost? You don't know what that word I mean? Me I say, Lucy, I know lost, you know. I just say acronym in each man's name. Man say, yo, change it up. Change it up. Me love on the sound, but change it up. And believe you me, it's out of that comes just a beautiful thing, you know. Lost came about and Lost has just been an amazing, three amazing brothers. Like, them man, I'm a brother for life. Like, literally, we just connected. Nobody no put us together. We put ourselves together. We farm this and we bring back and start inspire younger group like the ARP, the this, the that. Everybody start come out after Lost.
But it's amazing to figure to realize now that this thing was conceptualized in the 80s, in the late 80s.
Long time before even Lost Band, you know. But like I said, Tony wasn't a part of it yet because he was still young, building his career and thing. But it's after him boss now, we have said this are the right youth. And Tony, me introduce Tony to the rest of the man. Them can never know Triller you and Luke D. So I make him know them because through me and him apart and Jigsy, kind of carry them all about and stuff. So we kind of link up that way there. But trust me.
First song goes number one.
First song. And it's because of the love that we have for music between me and my brothers. We talk about this all the time. And we cuss ourselves about it too. Because I think Lost should have been doing a lot more. But because it comprises of 4 individuals, it's kind of sometimes get in the way of the success of Lost. Like them say anything we're too good, just always struggle.
And you guys have 4, independent careers as well.
And that's why. So that is one of the reasons. But the memories, man, the memories are there and we're still kicking, still working together. It's a beautiful thing. And the funniest thing about that song, right after that song, Luke D have to leave the group. And it was one of the saddest moments because this is how Rick Rock get to boss. Most people don't even know.
Wow.
So Rick Rock, Luke D left because he was underneath a contract with Joe Bogdanovich. So it's Luke bring Joe to Jamaica, literally. Like, Joe find Luke and decides that the wickedest singer in the world. So he have him now and pan him label and sign him and things. So we print to them and people like that. So, Luke D had to leave. And that was the sad part because he have an Anaheim contract with Joe. And so we were looking for another singer to put in the group.
So hold on, the contract with Joe made he couldn't be part of a group?
No, because Joe wanted the group.
Oh, Joe wanted the whole group?
Yeah, and at the time when this song came out and the group bust now, Bankia managed the group. So therefore, Joe said, if me not get a piece of this, Luke have a cut. More of an artist. So business, cut.
Right. Because you can't have 2 managers.
No.
Right, I understand.
So Luke have to cut and then we were looking around and then we run up we and Rick Rock link up and we start talk about it and him say, yeah man, give it a shot. And him come in and him start work with me and stuff. We write about 2 songs together but never successfully record them because there was a battle between understanding Rick Rock voice and how he can be able to project like a Luke here. We are trying to find a substitution. We can be able to blend the voices together. And Rick Rock, he was a good, okay singer, but he wasn't reaching the people like how Luke and we and the connection we have together. So apparently Rick Rock kind of sensed it. So we got a couple events and it never connect. So Rick Rock left same time and him go to Shaggy and then from there so Rick Rock took off.
He took off.
Yeah, man.
This is like a Johnny Gill and Bobby Brown story for New Edition.
Yeah. So Rick Rock actually is a very good songwriter, Very, very good songwriter. He wrote a lot of the songs that you hear with even Shaggy them and so forth. A lot of them. He's a good songwriter.
So how did you find his talent?
Well, we were just looking and he was available at the time. And we just, I can't even remember how Rick Rock became a part of the group, but I think it was a suggestion. Someone suggests something and say, look, you near Rick Rock and bad and we link up. And musician, we see each other every day, but never really just take a special interest. But then when we hear him talent, we say, yeah, man, him can work.
Well, clearly you were able to get back Luke D.
Well, the thing is that Luke got fed up and decided, boy, him prefer Lost because Loss is really him. It's really us put it together. You know? It's not like somebody formed the group for us. It's we decide this is what we want to do. So after a while, it kind of get a little nerve-wracking for Lukey when him have a thief from LA and fly come down and do a show and cut him in the morning. And Joe see it on TV and say, wait, Lukey! Run go check Lukey in place. When him go Lukey dead, he must say, oh, you do this! So it was a lot of back and forth until one day Lukey just say, yo, I'm done with this, you know. Last year, sir, I could just do this. And we just form the group, and after that, it just peer hits after that. And you have the other one select up already. You know, easy, you know, chill out.
I appreciate you so much, man. I appreciate this conversation so much because we need to know.
Yeah.
We need to know.
It's important. And it's at the right place to know.
The industry needs the story.
Yeah. This is the first time this is the longest conversation I've had in the whole history of my life. And I think because most people don't know how to put it together. Yeah. You know, most people are not interested in the history of the music. They're interested in the hype of the music. The hype. And me don't know where to find hype. Me don't know if it's really real or what. I only hear about hype, but I don't know what it is. We
call them interviews, but I don't do interviews.
Yes.
I really sit down and have a great conversation because, again, I want the listeners to appreciate the journey. You are somebody that needs to be appreciated for all of the things that you have done.
True.
You know what I mean?
And I'm happy if I get it, but if I don't, you know, the fans make me feel so good already that it's like the flowers that you're talking about, you know. I mean, when people tell me all the while, I've had so many stories and so many conviction where people actually, I've had kids that born because of my music, you know. I talk to couples who tell me that, you know, this is your son. I was like, I don't know this lady. And, you know, I've talked to even men. I tell you one of the most interesting story. I thought I had more female fans than male fans. No, seriously, like I said, me and the girls, them man. And then when I check my stats, I realize I have more male followers, more male fans than female fans. And I was like, wow, what a thing with technology. And I tell you how this came about. Most brethren whom I talk to said to me, Melody, me use your songs them, forget about my woman. I mean, I said, really? Man, I said, yeah, man. Most brethren who me talk to was a fan of singing melody. They will tell you the story. Like, them get kids because of me. Them get kids. I've had so many. I have people who actually email me talking about they're going to end their life and my music saved them. Things, crazy things. But you know what?
Supposed to make you feel good.
I am happy to know that, you know, I've used my life in a positive way where it can be able to create some form of impact in people's lives, so therefore they can feel some joy. Even my brethren, we're sitting over here, so him become a big, when him pick me up a while ago, I play a singing melody, I play. I mean, I say, no, so I'm planting this. But I tell you, I am happy to be a servant. Like, I hear Buju say something one time on an interview. Him just come to serve the people. And him say it right, because this is how I see myself. I see myself as a musical artist, but at the same time, I love what I do, but at the same time, I'm happy to do it, even if there's not a dollar. Listen, we're not talking about riches now, because most of we don't have no money. We just talk about money, but we don't know what it is.
To really have money, yeah.
To really have money. So my thing is that if it was for money, I probably wouldn't even get this far. You know, but because of the love of the music and what I've learned through it and all the people who have invested in my career. And even if it's not, I don't get a dollar. Because when I time, you know, me never see a statement for all 10 years, you know. Me don't know where a statement is in Jamaica, you know. A producer has never gave me a statement to say, you sold this amount of record and here is a contribution towards it. I've never gotten one of that. So if we're going to talk about money and things, reggae music is not about that. It's about how you connect yourself. Yes, you want to feed your family, but you have to create that on your own because nobody ain't giving it to you. You know what I mean? So our life is like a open book. You know, we're not a secret. We don't have nothing. Music is just, everyone will pass through that road. Yeah. from big up Mr. Vegas too, you know, because I youth him love like that. As a youth him just talk in mind and in my business. But big up them youth because them come on late pan the thing. Earlier in the thing when we did there and do the thing. And him learn a lot and him push himself. Big up Wayne, big up Sanchez, more and big up all of my peers them. We go through the struggle with we. Because the whole of we walk the same road. Nobody no bigger than nobody no better than nobody. I just music the whole of we are doing. All of we find a road for walk on. And we walk on the road and love it too. You understand? So I just want to big up every artist who contribute to music. Because we help put the table full of colors.
Yeah.
It's not one artist. Big up Uncle Barris. All of the man will pass and gone. The Gregory, the Dennis Brown, the Sugar Minot. Oh my gosh, how much you left out Sugar Minot. The people. Sugar Minot is one of them man that we did kind of pick up a whole heap of youth. From Tennessee come right. Remember them time that Sugar Minot, oh my God, if he was here today, I would have hug him up and give him a big kiss.
You know what?
Sugar Minot.
You know what's so remarkable?
Yeah, man.
Is that your career has spanned through so much changes in the music, so much generations in the music.
Yeah, man.
You are still current. People can still identify with you. You can still walk on a stage after so many years and mash it up, whether it's with loss or by yourself. But you are living testimony of the history. And this is why it's important to speak to people like yourself.
Yeah.
Because you was there from the box then.
Yeah.
I put on the truck to where we then know where we are talking about a new project.
Yeah.
That is to be applauded, that is to be commended, that is to be celebrated.
Trust me. Thank you so much. Want to take the time out to big up Lukie D, Trilla You, Tony Curtis. But I want to give Lukie D a special big up because this is the youth where find the song them when it's necessary. Whenever I lost have a recordings, sometimes we take too long to find a song. I just find the song and say, come ready. When this song was recording in the studio, Lukie D, we never even know which song we are going to sing. Him just say, have studio time set up. 8 o'clock, every man forward. So which song we are going to sing? Him say, when you come, we go in the paper them. And we say, but I know how it go. I know how it work. Him say, forward no man, when you forward, we go in the paper. So reach our studio now and I might show the paper them. So I might tell all the song I go break down and thing. And when them start singing the song, every man I walk up so and I say, yo, Air Supply. But I give you the joke. So when you get down to the chorus now, if you notice in a most love song, I me them give the part them to sing, the chorus them. Me not like it. Because I feel like say, the man them depend on me to carry the song. And me want a verse. Because sometimes I want a verse to sing to express myself. And I can't get a verse. I do this one chorus all the time. So I said to Lukie, say, Lukie, nah sing the chorus, you know. Man, so you mean you not sing the chorus, bro? And you me pick out the chorus for me. I said, me nah sing it, brother. I want a verse. Give me a verse, nice song. I feel like the chorus too short. Man said to me, say, one day nice song or you don't want a nice song? So I said, all right, me nice song here, sir. Now, after the song came out and went #1 many different countries and so on, 'cause remember, this is a song where many people covers before. But I'm going to tell you something that probably a lot of people didn't know. And that's why Sound Chat is really important for me to be here tonight, because I want to tell some stories and tell some things where make people go, wow. So this song originally was sing and go #1 by Air Supply. Everybody knows that Air Supply song this. Air Supply is a big fan of Jamaica, and Jamaica love Air Supply. So when Lukie D come with the song, where I say, yo, that song here, Lukie D said this and straight #1. When we done with it. Because when let's get together for going to a studio for a record, and a joke thing, a 4 producer and 4 singer. So I'm 4 songwriter. It's not normal. So we fight over everything. Every time there's a song for record with us, we fight over it. And then we record it, and then the song run. But the true story about this song, I was home one day, and my wife said to me, every time in your Facebook you have a message from a guy, said you must contact him. He's from LA, this white guy. So I checked the message and I realized, I was like, reach out to him and stuff. So reach out to him now and him say, oh, singing melody, how you doing, man? Yo, this is um every time I reach this point to remember this guy name, I can't remember his name. But anyway, he reached out to me and me and him I talk on the phone and he said to me, oh, thank you so much for doing the song just as I am. You guys did an amazing job with this song. See, I'm the original songwriter for the song.
Wow.
He said, yeah. I forgot his name, but you can look it up. You can look up his name quickly so I can remember. Every time I remember, thought the story, I forget his name, but when I walk out of the studio, I remember his name same time, which is not good. But anyway, him is the original songwriter of the song. I said, what? Him say, yes, man. And him say, yo, I come to Jamaica regular and stuff, and, you know, I have 4 more albums. I'm going to send them to you guys and sing anything you want to sing because he made so much money from this version that he could have called me, contact me and said, yo.
Oh, he made money from your version?
The reggae version
Yeah.
of the song, Lost version. The man said, thank you so much for covering this song. Because remember, Year Supply hit it already, you know, and Lost come back and hit it again. All over the world, this song was #1. So I thought the story because it's important to share. Sometimes when you do over people's song, just do it good and done, no man. Just do it good, man, because that's the pay. So this song has taken us into a different world of just exercising. And once they big up to Lukie D, because Lukie D are the man where demonstrate this song and say, yo, this is going to be a hit, and we just put all away in it and I hit that. Yeah, man.
I'm seeing Rob.
Rob Eagle.
Yeah.
Rob is the man. That's Rob. That's my brethren right here, Rob Eagle. And he called and reached out and said, thank you very much. And he sent me like 4 albums and said, pick anything you want and sing it. Wow. So, as a matter of fact, he recently just sent us another big song that we're going to be recording soon.
Nice.
And that is going to be something that's different. Like, it's really on a world scale, you know. And I guess I said to him, Rob, you need to come to Jamaica and produce a damn song. Don't stay here and tell me about sing it. Him said, no, you guys are producers. You guys know what you're doing. You don't need me. Just sing the song. But I just want to say big up to Rob for doing such a wonderful job with Ear Supply with that. And thank you for appreciating the Lost version. Yeah, man.
And you know, and I know that when it comes to Jamaica, don't care what magnitude of artists come to Jamaica. I noticed that Lost is on those shows.
Most of them, I would say yes, majority of them. And the reason for that, you know, is because of what we bring. When you put Lost on a stage, you're not just putting Lost. You're putting Singing Melody, Thriller You, Tony Curtis. It's a long time. You need a world stage to put us on to perform, to see it actually happen.
I am so proud of you, and I'm proud of the rest of the guys.
Yeah, man, big up them.
You are the first one that I've been able to interview out of the rest, but I'm looking forward. Man. Yeah, man, I'm looking forward
when to talk to Lukie, I'm going to get that. Every man, you know what I like about reggae music? Every one of us have a story. And don't disbelieve any man, because someone will come and lie. And then you have someone who will come and just say what it is. And then the next man will argue it to say, no, I saw it go because me did it too. And it's like the same thing with the Bible. You know, everybody argue who write the Bible and who for version or the real version. We got always have that. But the whole of we make up this table with the color on it and all of we contribute to it. And we just want to say kudos to all of my crew, all of my bridging them. Everybody in the music who have put them identification on this table. We want to say big respect to everyone. Even the younger ones when I come now and I color for them one table. We want to say big respect to them too. And just go and do what I do. You're not going to find on yourself because you're not going to realize after a storm there must be a calm.
There must be a calm.
And then you're not going to grow up and then realize. Just like how some of them say, yo, I would have all artists there. You don't get told to, man. Know yourself, man. Nobody speed up the thing. Just wait for the time. when I did, for example, take that song, Want You Back for Good, everybody starts saying when them hear the original, boy, the man sing over singing melody song. Right? And one of the things that we have to remember that, you know, even when we cover songs, it's not because we wanted to do the song, don't do justice to the song. We wanted to more people to know the song. Why we sing it over is because the song in itself is beautiful. Now, why most artists are not singing over song? Because people are now finding their own creative way of doing their own music and now get smarter because they realize they ain't collecting a dime from singing over people music. So they now start to sing their own songs so they can be able to have pension. Because in the music, we don't have pensions unless you create it, you know? I hope that answers your question.
The phone lines
So my brethren, I'm go check my brethren in my security work him I do and he must say, yo, come check me tonight, man. We must find a name. So go down to my workplace, go down there and I bleach with him in the night because security him I do one thing and we go to one light in the dictionary and must say, singing melody. No, he must say singing. And I say, yeah, I want to keep it singing. Me no want. So we go to a whole heap of alphabet in the dictionary, I search for names till we find, we reach melody. And I say, yo, I hit this, you know. And he must say, no, man. Too much melody out there already, man. You will get confused in the melody then. And I say, yo, I want to keep that name there. Singing melody, I hit that. So I say, no, man. Come off of the melody, bro. So much melody out there already. You can't bust with that. And believe you me, I go through it with it. Because I go to studio for record. And I have a song write everything. And the producer say, what your name? I'm singing melody. I say, all right, change your name and come back. Robert French. I'm a friend.
Not a big singer.
Not a big singer again. Robert French, I go record me one time up a studio name thing there. So he must say, yo, I record some singers and I go in there for go do the audition. And him say, what your name? I'm singing melody. I say, the name then I go work. Change the name. So change the name and forward back here, kid. Man, back then people not listen what you said. They just want to hear name and then they hear your voice and things. So man used to tell you straight up, but it wasn't a bad thing.